Hello, welcome to my awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! K9 CRYSTRON deck profile. I know everyone on my channel loves when I post Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. I get hella views. Everyone talks about it, and I know everyone cares a lot. But I won locals last night with the deck, and I think it's fun to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, so starting off, we have 3 of this guy. Oh, Sulfador. Very good. Oh my god, I have my setup so precarious right now. Yeah, card dumps too. Good extender. Kind of need it for combo pieces. It's not great to draw by itself. Like, I would rather see, like, any other card except this. If I just draw. Yeah. Great with inclusion, though. Yeah, or this other card. So I actually played 3 Sulfefnir, which I know is kind of weird. But I think when, the K9s got hit, you sort of have to play more cards to facilitate rank 5s, and I think this card is very important to do that. Like, I made a ton of rippers using this, plus a discard. And often the discard can be really beneficial. Like, a lot of the time, a play that I did a lot was inclusion. Like, I had one of these in my hand, and I would inclusion search the other one, and then you discard this one for the effect, so that it, like, I don't know. It just becomes really hard to hand trap, because then this, like, specials out, and you're like, do I hand trap it, or are they going to get Tristaros, or are they going to, like, try to dump and make a rank of 5? It's just, like, a lot of pressure, these two, as a pair. Oops. Right. And with Sulfefnir, you also want to play, like, good discards. I like 2 Smiger, because this card really is better to be discarded or dumped. Like, I don't really love normal summoning this, because I feel like it's very weak, because you have to link it off into Clockwork Knight, and I feel like that card is just, like, so bad on its own, you get Ash, you just, okay. But with Smiger at 2, it becomes a lot easier to, like, just draw it as a starter, or, like, use it as a discard for Sulfefnir. And then also kind of unconventional is 2 Tristaros. That card's secret. I just like having 2 of this guy. I think it's a good normal summon. Like, if you already can play, it becomes really hard to hand trap you, just because the summon from deck and then you plus to infinity. Well, actually, yeah, you do plus. You can make Cyber Dragon infinity with it. But yeah, good card. It's kind of a bridge, because if you have this plus K9s, you can, like, make a synchro and then go. So it's not, like, horrible to draw. It's also good to, like, be able to special one from deck at any time. So I kind of like having 2. Very good card, going first and second, and for playing around any Charmies. This card, so I couldn't find my Thistfern, which would have been this card, just because I like having Thistfern as a discard and to send, so that you can, like, play into Fluid better to search this easier and, like, trap off stuff. But I thought, I used to play this card in Master Duel when I was playing, like, pure CRYSTRON. This card's really good at helping make rank 5s. Maybe I should play it. And I don't think I sent it, searched it, or did, like, anything with it a single time. Like, I don't think I interacted with this card. So definitely, like, sided it out every single time. Pretty dog shit. Yeah. Would not play again. This is supposed to be Thistfern. Citri, I know a lot of people also don't play this card, but I thought it, like, really helped me win today. It's kind of a brick, which is kind of the thought process of playing Pressy Roll, because, like, drawing this is so bad. But yeah, I mean, it's good to make an extra 7. Good to make Corian Gandrafter to, like, dodge effect failure, or Infirm. Next is Honorary CRYSTRON card, Foolish Burial, just because I really don't think I'm going to send any K9 stuff, except, yeah. Then 3 inclusion, best card, second best card, that little guy there. Yeah, I mean, it's Foolish Burial, it's Rhoda, or not Foolish Burial, it's Reborn Rhoda, you just get, like, infinite, it's a target to pop on your field. Yeah, good card, so much said. And then the 1 cluster, this card wins games, oh my god, I'll talk about my matches later, but this card was an MVP for me. Then for the K9 stuff, we have 1 Jokul because the ban list hates us, 1 Lantern because I'm not playing more than 1 because I'm not a creep, and then 3 Azuna, 1 Lupus. Kind of standard K9 stuff. This card is so good, not only, like, going second, but also going first, which people have some issues with, but like, using it as an extender, especially, like, with Tristaros, those 2 are kind of like your punish your opponent for hand trapping you or that, but they're also really good going second, like, into a board, which I liked a lot. Yeah, and I felt like Azuna helped me put some field presence. Honestly, like, these guys just shit out bodies. It's just like, you go 1, 2, and then you got, like, 4 guys on field. You can just put up a ton of damage with them, especially with the continuous spell. So yeah, definitely, I drew Azuna a lot. Like, honestly, Azuna and inclusion were glued to my hand. There was a time when I drew 2 inclusion, 2 Azuna, and I won because that card is goated, but it was just so crazy to me. Yeah, I shuffled really well because I didn't draw my bricks. I drew my good cards. Yeah, and then pretty much the K9 spells and Force Released. I'll talk about this card a little bit more when I get to the extra deck, but definitely an MVP. I'm glad I played it. Ripper is just so strong with this card. Yeah, because, like, you go from Ripper negate Azuna if you don't play the quick play, like, into a Charmy. That's 2 points of interaction. But with this, you get 2 more because you can either make spoilers. This also adds back from Gray, which is awesome because then you don't have to play multiple lanterns. But you can. Then for my Earth Machines that you search, rest in peace, Noroi. He's supposed to be here. You have the King, of course, the Goat, and Scrap Recycler, who just dumps, and he's not once per turn. This card, I think, is also very neat because being able to, like, place Sulfefnir, like, on an end board or as a combo piece, because, like, if they pop your back row, you special. And I'll talk about my matches a little bit later, but yeah, definitely glad I played this. I know it's kind of a brick, but also, I don't know, it's cool. It's a cool card. And this deck is just me trying to play cards I like. Then for my hand traps, we have the 3 Imperm, because honestly, I'm just in love with this card. Because it's, like, a good 6 card. It doesn't turn on, like, talents, or, like, any bullshit, like Azuna or Spark or whatever. I don't know. But I love it. Great card. 3 Ash because I'm normal and don't play a deck that likes Charmies. Speaking of the Charmies, 3 Fua because, it's Fua. And then I played 2 Droll, which is kind of weird, but my thought process for it was like, if I get Charmy, I can self-troll myself because the deck can play like really well under roll, and it's like, I mean, it's not a bad card, definitely. It can really screw up some bullshit decks if they play bad into it or like their hand's bad. And I must say, from the last time I've been to this local, I wasn't exactly expecting the most meta decks. And this card is good against those because they deserve it. This card should not be banned. I'll say it. They can make a new Charmy. That's it, and they can ban. But yeah. Then one Called by the Grave because I love Maxi Challenge minigames. Yeah, Called by is also kind of a board breaker, so it's like a mini board breaker. Yeah, that was my thought process. I actually have no idea how many cards this is, but I know it's slightly over 40. I don't give a shit. I'm not telling you. Then we'll go for the extra deck. Let's start with the links. We have SP because it's SP. Clockwork Knight. They're a tag team because you go Clockwork Knight, make SP, and then you get the banish effect. Yeah, good card. Some said. Then for my canines, I have Ripper because it's Ripper. 666 Jax. Ooh, scary. And Werewolf. Ooh, also really good. Yeah, my thought process here was I actually didn't own a Jax until before the event. Like I bought it from someone at the event for 25 cents. Sweet. So I just brought this because I was like, I think I took a Typhon for this, spoilers. But I was like, I should bring a target, and I didn't have this. But now I have this. But I do like this card because it also, it's fucking giant. Like going second, something you can do is like make Ripper or Jax and then use the quick play to destroy. Ooh, I hope I don't mess up. Destroy the quick, or use the quick play to destroy, and then you make this. And this also banishes from Field and Grave. So like non-targeting, so it just like destroys boards. Going second. But yeah, I liked it. I think I should play it because I don't play in a Master Duel whenever I play because I don't have extra deck space like that. This guy's also good to make going like just as removal because it's good monster removal. It can also pop your own cards, so you could pop Sylphefnir. That's whatever. But yeah. Then for the free agent rank 5s, you have, well, I guess not free agents. I consider these like both cards. Like for K9 and CRYSTRON. This is more a K9 card though. And it's definitely like a CRYSTRON card. But yeah, this is the bridge, but you also can search Regulus. This is Monster Negate. You can also pop your guys, Book of Moon. Great card. This also has a secret effect to attach something, but that did not come up unfortunately. But yeah. Then the goats of CRYSTRON cards, Infinity and Nova. Just like, why not play it? I guess you could be scared of Clip, but I don't care. And then the one Zeus. I normally don't use Zeus very often, but I feel like I've been playing Zeus a lot more. Yeah, good card, I'll say. I'll talk about it a little bit more. Then for the synchros, we have the one Elskeletus, the two Dawn Dragsters, and the one Quarion Gandrax. Pretty cool stuff. This, I think, was the best inclusion I made, because I was considering having the two level 7 synchros, like two Elskeletises. But yeah, being able to make this off Citri and make one off Tristaros is like, it's basically like Spell Canceller, some extent. But you also have the flexibility of if this negates with Tristaros on board, you make this. That did not come up, because, I don't know, someone just didn't tell me how to do it. No, honestly, the reason was because this, like, making double is so good. Yeah, because there's just so many powerful spells. Yeah, I was a little sad that Quarion Gandrax didn't come up because I love that card. I think it's so cool. Yeah. Then my side deck, we have, ooh, that is not in the right spot. I'll go in order of, so I have 3 Valor. I thought that maybe it would be good to, like, try to hand trap some certain decks, and I feel like Valor is a very good, please let me hand trap you to death sort of deck, or, like, you keep it for a good effect, and they end on a bad board. It, like, is good in combination, and it's not once per turn, so it's nice to have in multiples. I have 3 Nibiru the Primal Being. One is not gold because, I don't know. But, yeah, Nib's a good card. Some decks have a trouble playing into it. It did get sided in. I did not see it. I don't think I saw it. I think I definitely sided in Valor. But I also didn't see it. Wow. And then we have the 3 Artifact Lancia. You know, I sometimes get traumatized by these, like, stupid-ass combo decks that have banish effects, or, like honestly, CRYSTRON's kind of one of those. So I like to have 3 Lancia, especially if I'm at locals and I'm, like, not super into it. Like, I don't care that much, but, like, I care a little. Sometimes Lancia is just, like, a card that turns off a lot of their effects, so it's not horrible, I think. Now we have some kind of weird side deck cards. This did not get sided in once. I was thinking about it in one of my, against Memento, but yeah. These, I like Phantasme, did not use. I, like, was trying to figure out what to side deck, so I was like, fuck it, let's put some breakers in, so I put in 1 Dark Hole, and then 2 Droplets, and 1 Talents. These 3 cards did not get sided in, at all. That Talents did, and it put in work against that Memento player. Yeah, but I guess I can, if you insist, I can talk about some of my matches. So the first match was against this guy I knew from Smash Club at UMass, and he played Cyber Dragon, so I think my board was, like, something like, it was actually, like, I think I got, like, machine locked pretty early, or something, so I think it was some board like this. Like, I wasn't able to, I was just playing normal CRYSTRON, and I like popped his Cyber Dragon so that I didn't get Chimera Attacked, and then he normal summoned a guy, and then he did it, he, like, Chimera Attacked me, and I thought, oh fuck, I'm cooked, because apparently that, I just, like, didn't have enough removal, which, I don't think I had this then, because I think I would have tried to make it, but I had, like, an Ash in hand, yeah, so my board gets wiped, and thankfully I have, like, hand traps and Imperm. So yeah, Cluster saves the game. I, like, I just, like, kill him back because I think I drew, like, some K9 card, and he puts up 1,000,000 damage. He could not play through the hand traps that I had, against his engine. So like he broke my board, but it didn't matter. Like I killed him on the crackback. And I think game 2 was I definitely focused a lot more on the canine stuff. Game 2, because I think he wasn't really playing many hand traps. Yeah, just clean 2-0. I won the roll and I went first, but it's going second deck, so who fucking cares? Then I had Mikanko, Striker Mikanko, and genuinely those are like my least 2 favorite decks. I cannot stand Striker, I cannot stand Mikanko, and it's just they smush together. So I think what it was like I think I definitely knew they were on Mikanko because I think they're kind of like a one trick, or like not one trick, but like they have their deck that they play. Where is it? There it is. That was upside down. And I'm also thinking that I should have these guys because I know the effects are like hard to they like target, so it's easier to dodge stuff and like force them to use it. But yeah, I think they like tried to do something. On Infinity, they tried to Widow Anchor pop. Somehow I like probably make a bunch of dragsters and win. That's how it normally goes. Or like I hand trapped. Oh no. Game 1 it was I had Droll. They tried to call by. I do that pop to dodge the the whatever it's called. The Widow Anchor. And it's just like GG's because they added like Ray off it, and I figured I'm just gonna kill you. And Cluster came in clutch and stuff. Yeah. Then game 2 I lost because I had Werewolf. They Lightning Stormed and I made the Werewolf to like hand rip, and I saw a Mikanko card and Engage, and I fucking hate Engage so much that I'd like instinctively ripped it out of hand, and then I lost because I couldn't have the Mikanko stuff that does 1 billion damage if you leave anything on board in defense, or if you just leave anything on board. It's Tenpai in disguise. That's what they always know. Yeah, and then game 3 they sided, I think, so that they thought that they were gonna go like first. Like they thought I was gonna send them first, and they had 2 Heat Wave in hand, and they started with I had like the full board, I think, plus Izuna in hand because I was like assuming they might try to Kaiju something, or Lava Golem. But then what's the word? Then they started with Mikanko stuff, and I was like, okay, sure, man, because that I probably thought that meant they didn't have Striker stuff in hand. So I was like, great, I can beat back their weak engine, and I did. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Citry came in clutch there, making the other dragster, like I said. Yeah. Game 3 was against this Goblin, or not Goblin, Memento player, and game 1 I just full combo. Game 2 I'm trying to find a good place to Izuna, but there just isn't. Without it like being kind of risky. That's what I was worried about, and I also didn't have like great engine in hand. I did draw Jokel for turn, but I didn't have like anything, so I didn't want to just like throw away my Izuna when I was gonna die. Yeah, But what was I gonna say? Game 3 against the Memento player. So yeah, game 2 he just full combos, and I'm like, great, whatever. I tried to play into it a little bit, and then game 4 or game 3, I do something like actually. I do FTK him, actually. So he has a Perulia. So, I have this in hander, like I had Chaotic Elements. I do that. So I get my, I think, Smiger and something else engrave. Actually, Smiger, and it was some way to, like, do something. But then he threw us, and after he Perulia'd, and then I was just like, great. So somehow I think I'd, like, Selfefnir or something. I found a way to get to this sort of board with Izuna in hand. Like, where's my Izuna? And where's my Force Release? Yeah, I mean, it's just like very, very powerful. And then I looked at his hand because I decided in the 1 talents because it's always good if they try to hand trap you. I'm looking at your hand. So at this point I've only given them 2 draws, but they've also discarded 2 Charmies, I think. Yeah. So I look at their hand and it's Perulia and Afua, which is like great. A Dark Ruler and the Horse. So I'm like, great. And the Goblin Biker spell trap that Memento plays. And I'm like, great. I'll hit back the spell trap and then I'll just pop this thing and I'll be fine because like I have 1,000,000 points of interaction. They have like no engine. They have Dark Ruler and I have 2 back row against their 2 back row into like more disruption. So I'm chilling like a villain. I think I have hand traps. Who cares? Yeah, so I just win that because I'm goated. And then game. Oh, I should not put that next to them. Game 4 or round 4 was against this cashier player, and he was so excited. He was telling me about how he like plays Di-Fi and Macro and and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna get killed into the sun. So yeah, but luckily he didn't draw any of those cards. He had a pretty formidable board, I'd say. Game 1, it was Unicorn, Fenrir, Birth, Planet with Shangri-La, and then he had, I want to say, an Ash Blossom in hand too. And so I was like, I think I had like, what's the word? I had like hella CRYSTRONs in hand. Let me find them. Boop. Boop. I think it was something ridiculous, like, not like that. I think I also had, where's my Trist? So, dude, yeah, this setup is not good. Hey guys, we're back with the after the camera fell. Yeah, so oh fuck, I meant to get the other guy. So like somehow I have a billion of these fuckers in graveyard and field, and you know he reps my last turn. I think I had Ash. So he reps my Elskeletis first turn, which is like pretty bad, I'd say, because I think Elskeletis is pretty important. But then the next turn he rips Clockwork Knight, and I'm like, shit, okay. I mean, Clockwork Knight is pretty nice to have, but it's not like I super care if it was gone. Like, I care if I played more Smiger, but thankfully I don't. Yeah, so I think he like activated Fenrir. I chained this, and then he had to Ash it, which is good because it's like a multiple card. It took down multiple cards. I think I normal summoned it. Yeah, so then like I get rid of these two. That guy unfortunately died forever. I think I dumped the guy. I was actually so glad when he Ashed. He was like, I knew all the cards in hand except for one, and then it was like Ash. I was like, great. Especially because Tristros died like a soldier. Yeah. Thankfully, I could not have attacked if, you know, if he didn't make the guy, the rank 7, Great Ra. Yeah. I also think I had the Lich in hand. So yeah, I did that. Zeus came in so clutch here because I was like, oh, I can definitely Zeus this board. So I did that. I Zeused him for his life savings, and then after I searched with it, because there wasn't a way that I was going to use the attach effect because everything was too big, because of planet. Like, I could normally beat over Fenrir. So I did this, and then you have this. So I knew one card in hand was Fenrir, which this would take care of, and then this would just, like, kill him into the sun. And I'd, like, have a follow-up. So I was so unconcerned, is the thing. And then game 2, he goes first and bricks. Or he sets 1 and passes to me. And I'm like, great, I'm going to win locals. Yes! But my hand was kind of butt booty. I think it was, like, Sulfador. It was not the worst, but it definitely needed a little something. I think it was like this. Something like that. So I was like, great, I have 2 dead cards in hand. So I normal summon Trist, and then I'm like, do I go for it? That could just be an Imprim down there. And I'm thinking, this would be a really bad play. I'm hoping he does something. Because I have Zuna. I'm hoping he, like, ashes it or something. But then he changed Shifter. He changed Shifter, like, in the hand effect, which is wrong, because I should have chained this, and then I could have, like, full comboed. In addition to, well, maybe not full comboed, but, like, I would have gone... Sorry, I was thinking about this play before, because I was, like, wondering if this is what I should have done. Like, oops, I guess I'll stay there. Like, you know, chain, get these 2 off, add back, discard, summon. This will go to banishment. Or you could just not add back and just go Tristros, like, to make a rank 5 plus Tristros. But yeah, that didn't happen, so this got banished. This came out, which is rough because I actually sided out all my CRYSTRON cards except for Tristros to 1, and these other guys. But then I'm like, great, I will summon Azuna, and then I'll just make Ripper and hope for the best. Because they activated a card effect in hand this turn, I think. Or no, what they did is when I made Ripper, they genuinely had no reason to do this. I think they just got, like, nervous. Because it, you know, it's like Kashtira, so you're like, I'll be able to do whatever. So I'm like, great, set this card. Then I'm just gonna put this back in hand for convenience sake. But yeah, they had a Scareclaw Kashtira, which they had summoned, banishing Theosis from hand, which did not activate. So they just, like, minus themselves for no reason. And I'm like, great, I'll just wait with this card until Shifter's up, because they're clearly, like, not in a good spot. Plus, this is, like, a billion points of interaction. Yeah, and they pass. They just, like, didn't have anything. They normal summoned Ash Blossom, or they tried to Ash, and then I, you know, negated it. But so yeah, I was still, like, chilling like a villain because I had Izuna in hand. Plus I can just make a werewolf. But yeah, then, like, I did this because they normal summoned the Ash. They had just summoned, you know, pop, back row, pop, just, like, kill him in the sun. Awesome, pretty cool stuff, I would have to say. Yeah. So that was locals. That was my experience. I know everyone really enjoyed this video and they liked it and they want to see more. That's what I've heard. That's what the sources are saying. So yeah. Until next time, adios.